The Moon Was But a Chin of Gold by Emily Dickinson, 1830 to 1886. The moon was but a chin of gold a night or two ago, and now she turns her perfect face upon the world below. Her forehead is of amplest blonde, her cheek a beryl hewn, her eye unto the summer dew the likest I have known. Her lips of amber never part, but what must be the smile upon her friend she could confer, were such her silver will? And what a privilege to be but the remotest star, for certainly she takes her way beside your palace door. Her bonnet is the firmament, the universe her shoe, the stars the trinkets at her belt, her Dimities of blue. Okay, this is a poem by Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson was an American from Amherst in Massachusetts. She was a recluse, and she lived alone all her life. She was a very keen gardener as well. She wrote hundreds of poems, but almost none of them were published when she was alive. After she died, her sister discovered nearly 2,000 poems belonging to her, and the complete volume of poetry was not published until the 1950s. So, the moon was but a chin of gold. Okay, this is a poem celebrating the moon, the beauty of the moon. This is a poem that personifies the moon as a beautiful woman, and it compares the moon to this beautiful woman who is elegant and awe-inspiring, and it's a lyric poem talking about the splendour, the beauty of nature. Perhaps it's also talking a bit about solitude and loneliness, because the moon is up there on its own, that it's perhaps isolated. This is something that is remote and there, but something constant, something reliable, something that you will always see. The moon was but a chin of gold a night or two ago. So there was a crescent moon, a sickle moon, a very thin moon a few nights ago. But now she turns her perfect face upon the world below. So this moon has grown into a face, and now the moon is looking down on the world below. So we've already got her perfect face, and this is the beginning of the description of the beauty. Well, also the fact that the moon has a chin, this is the beginning of the personification. Her forehead is of amplest blonde. So her forehead is a beautiful blonde colour, and her cheek a beryl hewn. So she's got this wide golden top, and then we have this beryl. Now a beryl can be either blue or green. It can be in other colours as well. But her cheek is a cut beryl. To hew is to cut. And her eye unto the summer dew, the likest I have known. So this, I think, is talking about the dew in the summer. The dew is the water that settles on the plants at night, and I think this is her eyes, the reflection of the moonlight off the dew in summer, and it's a beautiful, exquisite feature. Her lips of amber never part. So her lips are made of amber, but they never open. They're always there, serene, they're always silent. But what must be the smile upon her friend she could confer, were such her silver will? And now now she's imagining what the moon's smile would be like if she smiled upon her friend. And it's imagining that it would be the most beautiful smile that could exist. And this is perhaps it's talking about how serene the moon is, how quiet, how patient. So the moon, it never opens its lips, it never smiles, even though if she wanted to, she could smile, make the most beautiful smile. And upon her friend, I would imagine that her friend is the sun. But the sun and moon are always apart. And she could smile upon her friend, but this is the serenity of the moon. And what a privilege to be but the remotest star, for certainly she takes her way. She take her way beside your palace door. So it's a privilege to be near her, even near defined as the remotest star. So if you're actually part of the moon's universe, even being located in the farthest star, it would be a privilege, because you would still be near this beautiful moon, the wonder, the grandeur of the moon. For certainty she take her way beside your palace door. So the moon is always moving, it's always following its course, and it goes past the palace, beside your palace door, beside the door of your of where you live. So the moon is always doing this, it's always there in the sky, moving across the sky. It's something constant, something that we will always see. Her bonnet, her hat, is the firmament, is the open sky behind her. The universe, her shoe. So the universe is the shoe that she wears. The stars, the trinkets at her belt. So the stars are the chatelaine, the things that she has at her belt. Her dimities of blue. Dimity is a textile, a blue textile, and this is giving the image of the perfect Victorian lady. She's got her bonnet, she's got her shoes, she's got her chatelaine and trinket at her belt, and she's wearing this blue textile for her dress. And she's dressed the moon in a bonnet, shoes, and with a chatelaine at her waist, and all in this blue textile. And this poem is talking about the beauty of nature. It's personifying the moon as a most beautiful woman who is very calm, who obeys all the canons of Emily Dickinson's time. So, The Moon Was But a Chin of Gold by Emily Dickinson.